Okay, so I'm playing a game. This is my Roblox avatar. I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl over here. Ah, the classic flashlight. I don't know why I don't need this. I guess we. Oh, I was gonna explore, but I guess we gotta jump to the title card. Oh, I can't wait to make a new YouTube video today. But I should probably clean up this mess first. Oh yeah, I got living in a pigsty. But this shouldn't be too stressful, right? Oh, this is going to take a while. I probably just, jump cut or maybe do like a little nice, satisfying time lapse or something. I guess just go in here. A bazooka. Oh, right, of course. How am I going to become famous if I don't record videos? As you may or may not know, I do want to become a famous YouTuber. Okay, I know that these type of games go through the same formula, but this is getting pretty tedious. Yay, FNAF. So we're a FNAF fan. It looks like we're kind of already famous because we already have like 2 play buttons. More FNAF. We're hoping this video does well. I do as well. Wow, that was pretty instantaneous. I thought it would have fallen off. What was that? Someone's. Those stupid raccoons. I don't know why, but raccoons just freak me out. It's just their little hands. That video of a raccoon dipping. Whoa! Oh my god! But yeah, that video of the raccoon dipping the cotton candy in the water is pretty sad though. But yeah, I ran right into that guy. Luckily, it wasn't a chase scene, or else I would have peed my pants. I'm really prone to horror. I don't like chase scenes or jump scares. It's like I wouldn't mind doing all this if it was like you click the E button and it's like instantaneously does the action or does it a lot quicker. Or if you have to spend time doing this, then make it where you click E and instantaneously do the chores because there's chores every single night. See, this just came out of nowhere. Like maybe it could have been, um, oh, I need to get a mop first. Can't just slosh around the water with my bare hands. I am not a gamer. I am playing just on my MacBook with my trackpad, no mouse. So you can definitely tell that. I mean, I'd like to have a mouse, but I'm a college student, so I gotta deal with what I have. But yeah, there's all these like things that you can buy around the house, and it's just trying to steal Robux, kind of. It just feels very excessive and just really ruins the ambiance. So yeah, now I'm gonna go outside again and go the other way. But yeah, these things really only like, what does this do? It's just a banana peel, but yeah. These are only if you want to play multiplayer, and even then, like, I don't think it'd be worth it. Unless you're playing with siblings or something, then like doing the jump scare everyone would be pretty funny. I already picked it up. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is how you fix an air conditioner, but I've never had to deal with one before, so, what do I know? Everything in Roblox is 100% accurate. Alright, I'm back. Ooh, TV. Now my computer is broken. This night has really been a mess. Yeah, me. I agree with me. I just wanted to watch TV though. Drinking his little, what is that, Bloxy Cola, as it's called in Roblox. That is cool though. Nice little animation. GIF. GIF, I say GIF. But I do say Jif peanut butter. Or do I say GIF peanut butter? No, I think I say Jif. Sometimes it's hard to remember like how I say things, or I just switch. Like sometimes I say Caribbean and sometimes I say Caribbean. I think I usually say Caribbean, but if I talk about the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, I usually say it like that. Phew, who knew fixing an overheated computer or monitor was so easy? I think it's a monitor. Once again, I have a MacBook, so I don't really have a fancy setup or knowledge about fancy setups. I wonder what type of YouTuber I am in this version. I mean, I'm just videoing this experience, but maybe we're a Robloxer, because that's the Roblox homepage. If you look here, you can kind of see what the editing is, but I can't really tell what those boxes are. I don't know if it's just the FNAF imagery around here, but it kind of looks like little FNAF pictures. Like that's the Freddy homepage of like FNAF 1 or something. Whoa, my videos are getting thousands of views immediately. Yay! That's amazing. I wish that would happen to me. Oh, I just hope my phone doesn't attract any stalkers. I mean, stalkers are just. Oh, that was not the phone. I mean, stalkers are just friends you met, right? I'm kidding. Oh, there it is. This is an old phone. A gift? Oh my goodness, my first gift ever. I'm so excited. I can't believe they were so thoughtful. Where's the gift? I just see the same old boxes. Where's my present? Oh. Oh, they're making sure I'm safe. So sweet. I would look behind me. And you're a huge fan. Oh my god. What? Wait, you can actually slip on this? Oh. I thought you had to buy to slip on it, but you can actually just slip on it as is. I did not know how people, well, besides me just now, but I didn't think it actually slipped me up. But I don't know how people would actually, slip on it if someone actually did buy it and place it somewhere. Oh, thank you. I appreciate your support so much. It's because of the fans that I'm able to do this. I talk as if I have fans, but this is going to be my second video, so I probably don't have much by this point, if at all. Don't want to be too, what's the word? Presumptuous. Oh, yeah. My 9th and 10th grade English class is coming in handy. Oh, yeah, I'm starving. Food. I love food. I don't even get it in my inventory. Come on, game, don't skimp out on me now. Where's the food? I don't get to eat the food? Okay, well, it's night 3. What was that? Someone just threw a rock through my window. Which window is it? Yeah, I don't know what window the rock came out of. Unless it, just didn't animate or add that in. It's the metaphorical rock through the window, if you will. Seriously though, if you're a fan, why would you throw a rock through a window? I'm just going to pay to fix that. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Okay, so I'm giving the stalker the attention they want. Sounds like a great idea. By the way, if you're wondering why I'm talking like this, I usually don't talk that loud, but also my family is trying to sleep in like only a couple of rooms over. So, oh my god. Everything in my house is just going to SMH. Shaking my head. Run. Oh, the lights are back on. Yay. Okay. Yeah, he's chasing me. Cool. I just wanted to check. You know, thank goodness he did. He's not back down there. I mean, I think there's only one option I can do. I need to hide with the horror movie logic of a horror movie character. And what better place to hide than under the bed? Oh, that's it? Oh, I guess this is if there's multiple people. They need to wait for them to find them. Okay, so I guess if you hide in the tub, there's a different ending. You probably get caught or something. Okay, I did not choose to go to this game. But yeah, I'm gonna go back on the other game and we'll see if we can get another ending. I kind of bashed the kind of like the way all the stuff you can buy kind of cheapens the aesthetic or the ambiance or whatever. But I will say overall, this house is pretty nicely built. I like the decor, especially this little yellow curtains is so cute. The bathroom is kind of cramped. I just noticed that. The bathroom's just fine, but like the wooden floors is kind of. I don't know why you wouldn't have tile when there's a tub right there, but the bedroom's okay. I don't know how the curtains are sticking to the walls without a curtain rod, and got the same little kind of like what is that mildewy um texture on the walls. I also don't know why these are two separate colors, but overall the house is pretty nicely built, especially the outside. That looks pretty nice. But look at that. The brick's cute. The boxes, I don't really like the boxes. It kind of clutters it up. But yeah, it's a pretty nice build. It's just kind of bogged down by all the stuff you could buy. It'd be a lot better if they cleaned this up and removed it from the actual environment and maybe made like a little shop button to the side, but that would require, to have the mouse not locked to the cursor, the middle of the screen. And also the computer setup is pretty nice. I like that it's all green. It's a common theme. Not mean to spit bars, but you know, it could have been. I don't know if this is part of the same pack that they bought, or I don't know how creating these games works, but yeah, it's better than like having it like from different sets and like have an image match. It just helps to create a theme of unity. Oh, and also if you do not use the mop to clean up the puddles, it will not clean up despite having it in your inventory, which is kind of annoying. Also, these water puddles don't really make sense. Like, unless the pipes under the house burst, like, it should not be behind the couch. In front of the fridge makes sense, but like right here, that doesn't make sense and could be a hazard with, probably the cords behind the desk. Which, by the way, there's the outlet right there. Um, how is this working if it's not plugged up? I know being too critical of a Roblox game, but once again, it's supposed to be 100% accurate to real life, so I will also say, not bad shed, but why do we have so many gas cans? And also an axe. I will also say this is kind of like, I'm over the fence, but this is kind of like a pretty boring background. Like, you could have tried to add trees to like mask the fact that there's like an endless void right there. There is an invisible wall, which makes sense. I actually didn't think I'd be able to jump over the fence like that. There are houses on the sides though, so that's a little better. And there, I think, is a house across the street or something. Yeah, there's some. Oh, I didn't know I could come over here. Okay, yeah, but there's invisible walls. So yeah, there's some houses on the side. It's just the backyard's a little boring. And obviously, just a void. Oh, I just noticed it has my username right there. But yeah, why am I surprised about getting thousands of views in a couple of minutes if I already have 100,000 subscribers? I really wish there was a mirror here so I could, gaze upon my face, but I guess it's a good decision they didn't, or else I'd be like Narcissus. Oh my god. But yeah, now that we're back to the ending, I'm gonna try to hide in the tub instead, because I think that might give me something new. I wonder if I'll get a cutscene. Okay. I was pretty obviously found, because it's the bathtub. But yeah. Oh my god. I will say overall, oh, okay. If you play 2 times, you get a reward for a sledgehammer. So if you ever play with friends and you don't want to spend 400 Robux for a hammer, then you can do that. But I will say, it's kind of boring, but oh my god. There's a lot of pop-up ads in the lobby, which I don't like. It's a pretty generic experience Roblox game. There's not really much replay value except for that free reward that I didn't even know that you could get. I did do the run ending before I recorded, and you're able to escape. I am a little upset that the endings don't have any cutscenes. Like, I know you can do cutscenes. You did 2 with the stalker, 1 with the garbage, and 1 in the basement. Come on, why can't you give us a little action to make it a little more spicy, I guess, a little more interesting. But yeah, I'm not mean to be mean in my critique. I just, want to play good Roblox games. Not saying this is bad, but it's just kind of mediocre, boring. It doesn't really stand out among the crowd. But I will say, um, Play this if you want to become a famous YouTuber because it is 100% accurate to real life. All you have to do is record, edit, upload, and then bam, thousands of views in minutes. People don't want you to know this one easy life hack. Top 10 ways to become a famous YouTuber. Number 3 will surprise. Okay, yeah, that's it, I think. Um, yeah, I probably will not be playing this game again. I mean, I've already played it 3 times, and there's only 3 endings, so I don't know, maybe being with other people will spice it up a bit more, but I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that my voice and commentary wasn't too boring, and that you got some amusement out of it, or at least looking at my hot bod that I got. This whole outfit was free, by the way, because this isn't all accounting for my YouTube channel. Yeah, watch my first video if you haven't seen it yet. But yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.